Like going upstairs. Oh no, you're not playing. It's just like bollocks, man. But one honest guy, not a game wreck. Sometimes you need a break from it, you're right.
So that's why I took my break, because I've been just like a spastic otherwise.
Well, you better not think getting, like, you know, like if you're getting you worked up, fuck it, take a break.
But
It's probably like smoking a joint, you then try it.
We found your whetstone.
Oh, wonderful! This staining is unusual.
The Reavers used it to smash another Reaver's face in.
Oh, wonderful. Here, for your trouble.
Fucking dodgy. Get him.
I can't wait to test out the new whetstone.
That's
it may not
bro.
look like much.
Oh no, you got knocked. Go on, get him.
I've needed a new one after my brother borrowed the last one. I saw him.
One thing about this game, right?
To lube it up!
And I tell you, it drives any man's stress levels up to the max. And that's the... Huh? Garlic? No. I don't mind garlic, and fair play to her. But that fucking boxing, you know that you're up and hit someone?
yeah, that's so right.
No, that's atrocious. That should be just taken out again. Shouldn't it?
But
The way they run up and hit people, and you knock them in 2 slaps. No. Who takes a fucking round of pistol into the head and then hits someone 2 slaps? Excuse me. I'm just going camping out for the crack. Actually, no, I'm going to take everyone's money and not buy nothing. Really? Well, they ask the one for the money and take it, not buy nothing.
do what everyone does, though.
But yeah, will they do that?
Right.
Sure, man, but I don't think it's cool.
Okay.
Fucking Staffy or whatever his name is. Staffy.
Savvy.
Yeah. Staffy. Well, what was that in? Remember, he lost his fingers.
Stabby don't need all of his fingers.
What was
the
that in?
ringer.
Oh, yeah, you remember that film?
That was so good.
He went to the special.
Brock and I are working on something
Olympics.
special for you at the temple.
Team Olympics.
Ah, Steve.
This head one.
Yeah, he is a dickhead most things. No, okay, he was a dickhead till he met me.
Here, he called me fat one day, and then I seen a picture of him. He's an absolute. I gave him dogs abuse when I seen his size.
I say you did. Who the fuck is he to call him fat?
Fuck him. Fucking pig on wheels.
Not being bad, but I say the only reason he has a woman's because he got a big settlement check or something.
Probably.
Well, look, put it this way. He's from...
Would you deal with a cunt like that?
No, but he... What?
Would you deal with a cunt like that?
The white day, if we seen a cunt like that, you know, we see in him. And all we see in him, and money. He'd have money, Steve, that's all he'd have. We'd have no time in there with him.
He's not great.
It can't be he calls out fat. This season.
I think he was more or less trying to slag me, but I just have
Well, look, anyone,
Brother and me got a new project.
you know,
Now that we're on.
What do you want?
With the whetstone and hammer
like, you know where he's from, Cabra.
Brock and I can construct the Dvegrathikar, dwarven armor of legend.
Do you know
We just
Cabra?
need
No?
3 more mythical ingredients before we set the hammer.
Yeah, man.
Which are...
Dunno.
Do you know
Armor's
Cabra, where he's
pure
from?
legend. And
Cabra,
the
yeah.
details is fuzzier than a
Yeah,
wolf
you
or
know it's rough
bloodhole.
as fuck, aren't
You
you?
expect
Yeah.
us to find parts from a legend.
And like,
Also
if you're
near the
from
dwarf
Cabra
king
and
found
on the naughty
dwarf.
S6,
Everyone knows that.
that has
When he
all
went
that
looking
equipment,
for
you
the
know, that he
bird,
uses to
He
fucking...
vanished.
You know what to
Maybe
drive
I'll
his
find
car,
some clues at his
because he
stronghold.
can't fucking press the pedals.
And looky here.
Well,
A
it's like,
golden scarred entry stone.
you know, he has money.
It's got your name on it. How fucking strange.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the only reason he probably gives the abuse. It's the only thing he has.
Fucking the Fleabag. Nothing to me. To me, he's always going to be in a wheelchair. To me, I
That's it,
have
man,
the
he's
chance
just-
of being
that's
in a
it.
wheelchair.
No, but yeah, but you don't look at it like that though, like, do you?
No.
No, never. But yeah, you're right. I done some laughing as well when I seen him.
Stronghold's northwest of here, behind the Svartalfheim
Absolute
realm
fucking
tower.
pig.
Large stone structure.
He looks like a Teletubby in a wheelchair.
Tipsy wipsy, la
He looks like
la.
Tipsy in a wheelchair.
Uh-oh.
I remember that night I went mad and I told Aaron, oh no, what did I say?
Kira.
Aaron was in a wheelchair. And I was going to put the other lad in, I was going to put,
Pull him out of the wheelchair.
Aaron was in a wheelchair and I was going to put the other lad in one. The other lad was already in one.
Pull Limo out of the wheelchair and throw him back into it as well.
No, I said I was going to put Remo and I thought Aaron was already in the wheelchair. That was it.
Creepy app.
I fucked that night. I think that was the last straw for the Dublin bite.
Fucking the muppets.
Fucking was right. I just felt bad. I thought, like, you know what I mean?
You'll
They're
know
all
it
the
when you
buddies.
see it.
How did you know it? For Carla, isn't it?
Action again. Oh, I can't wait.
No, they zombies with them years ago, but
Oh, yeah.
they're outdated, really.
Building isn't
Who
doing
the boys?
but it feels right. Especially
I think they must have found a new crew with them.
Thanks, fuck, man. I texted him the other
can't
day
re-
there, and I was like, "Are
Did
you
he,
coming
yeah?
on?" And he's like, "Nah."
What they say?
I was just like, "No bother," and then I just deleted his Snapchat.
Like, at least Carla's back.
Carla doesn't really like them.
No,
They're alright. Like,
you know, she Carla prefers us, so
the boys are trying to
all
go off
together.
her 24/7,
are they?
yeah. But they won't say it like they're too afraid. Like,
I wouldn't say she's that good looking though. Well, I'd say she's probably pretty, bro.
she's not. She's probably like, probably.
I think she's big. Midge takes them big anyway.
That's actually true.
Yeah, Midge loves them big.
They push back. That's all he cares about.
What's that?
They push back from. They're the ones that give you the best love.
Yeah, they give you the meant to have nice
Follow me,
fanny.
Atreus.
Huh?
Fat girls meant to have nice fannies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that, yeah.
Because they're not bet around
well, I
the
think
breast all
I-
the time.
I think I only went off about 3 fat girls in my life, and I was probably pissed for every
It
one of them.
says, glory to Motsigur.
You want to have a kid with fairly
May
big?
his reign be long,
No, well,
prosperous, and filled with
she's not like massive, like Donna Dobbins, like that was
What
one.
brings you around, friend?
Disgusting looking.
Yeah. No, that was. I woke up between 2 girls and I didn't know who I rode. You know what I mean? For 2 weeks there,
Well, when you do
I didn't
need
even
something,
ask. I just got
we'll
up.
be
I was
around.
just. I knew I rode someone and delayed. Then 2 weeks later, I got a message. I'm pregnant. Ah, yeah.
Ready yourself.
So what's the story with them Furlong going to Wexford? Have they got a fucking Yorkshire with it? Have they got like a camper van or a mobile?
No idea. They could have got a few pound off the settlement.
It is
Got
over.
off my claim.
What's... What, you got a claim off you today?
Yeah, Jimmy tried to scam me out of it. He's trying to get me to go with his solicitor and trying to get my claim in on top of his when I wouldn't have got as much.
Jimmy the father.
Yeah,
I said again, he got a claim and he got claimed.
no, right. But So
I know none of this now, by the way, just so you know.
no, I'm just saying straight out how it is. I wouldn't say it any other way.
Yeah, go on, yeah. I imagine that you didn't know me before, or I didn't talk to me before.
Basically, I was in a car crash when I was with your cousin, like, and
Yeah.
fucking, she got pregnant, whatever. I broke my leg.
From the car crash, like.
Yeah, before the car crash.
I'm messing, bro, I'm messing, go on.
No, yeah. Fucking.
I'm gonna shut up and listen, I'm gonna
The car crash, like, I got stuck in between two cars. And then the car that got hit was Jimmy's car in front of me. I got stuck in between that. And, like, got sent up on the bonnet. And the car that hit me, but hit his car, was my car. And the car that hit my car was someone else. Right. So
someone ran into the back of your car, and then your car pushed you into the back of Jimmy's car.
Into the front of it. And then
Right.
What was it then? Yeah. I was just out of the hospital, had my fucking operations and all, and then Jimmy came up, called up to my house, and he was trying to get me, like, I didn't think anything of it at the time, but I thought about it after it, and I figured out what it was. Like, he came up and he was trying to give me the card to his solicitor to make my claim go on to his claim. Like, I got 195,000, and he was trying to make my money his money. Yeah.
Do you still have that money?
No, man. I got another missus, another baby, and all.
Wow. 185,000, see, that's some money, bro.
That's some money, man.
Man, please tell me you done something with it.
I didn't do anything.
Well, you put it into the big clean and all that anyway, that's good enough, at least than that.
Do you know,
or whatever
my
you put in
ex-missus, right? I brought
Which
her
one?
everywhere. Now, Fiona Harris. I brought, like, when I got my money, I did everything. I fucking bought everything.
Yeah.
Like, I brought
I
her
can
off
well
one
believe
day,
it.
and I sorted her out. And then didn't I find out that day when I got back, she was there riding my nephew when I was in work.
Who? Which nephew? Well, Aiden.
Aiden, yeah.
Little prick.
I told him if I ever catch him again, I'm just going to catch his
I'll tell you one thing, let me tell you. You're lucky, your nephew was lucky. I actually like you and your brother. I don't know your older brother, but he's lucky I like your brother. Because I was going to fuck him up big time.
You should, man. Honestly.
See him? He's a little scally bastard.
If I ever catch him, I'll catch his 2 ears and I will separate every piece of his body. That's 100%.
He thought I wouldn't find him. And I was outside his house there down in
Connell Drive.
what's that state? What's that?
Connell Drive.
Yeah, Connell Drive. My auntie lives down there, like, you know what I mean? And I know that, like, you know me, see, everyone knows me now, but there's no problem. Can you get me?
Yeah.
So fucking, he started saying, oh, you won't do this and you won't do that and all, and I went down to his house, no what was I, he was outside his gap, and he went out of the house, took off running up the road, and I was going to run after him. Well, honest to God, it's only that I like your brother and you.
I wouldn't
Mainly,
leave him, I would have went for him.
Yeah, but I didn't know that, you get me? And he's a young lad to me.
Welcome. He's not a young lad anymore. Not a young lad when he does things like he did. Man, honestly, if I ever catch him, I would beat him to that.
Interesting thought, lad.
Every time he sees me,
sense.
you see it in his
Nearly
eyes
everything
that he's
about dragons
terrified,
is
you get me?
useful
He looks
and
down at
contains
the ground.
power.
And I tell you what, if you don't even want a family
excellent.
feud, I'll fucking break him up for you if you want.
I don't care about the family feud. I already told you just that if I ever catch him in this house, ever catch him near my house, I'm gonna beat him to that with my fists, and that's a promise.
Sorry, man.
What would you do if that happened to you?
If my girlfriend went off my nephew, that's what you're asking me.
Yeah, and he was 21 at the time.
Yeah, well, it doesn't really come to an age, really. She shouldn't have, and then he shouldn't have done it. So the two of them are at fault, right? So, and at the end of the day, he's 21. So you can still fucking give it to him. nephew or no nephew, you get me? You don't do that. If you have respect for family, at the end of the day, you don't rob family. You don't do nothing for family. In fact, you try to help family.
Fact.
Do whatever you can to see your family have a good fucking life.
Wait, look, let me tell you
So,
something.
I know,
Right?
I'm just telling you what I do. I box and wait.
Right. Let me.
And if the father started or whatever, I'd give him one as well.
I'm not afraid of any of them. I'm not afraid of no one.
No. And if it meant that I never had to talk to my sister again, that's fine. Because at the end of the day, he deserves a slap and he's going to get it off me. Or if he doesn't get it off me, he's going to do it to someone that's bigger and harder than me. And he's going to get it off him. You get me?
I'll tell you one
You
thing
know
real
yourself,
about it,
see.
right? It literally, it broke my heart. And it's the whole reason,
yeah.
the reason I don't trust women anymore is because of
women,
that. I don't at all.
And I wouldn't blame it. But they're not, I just said it, they're not.
No, they're
Yeah.
not. They're not, but I just don't have the trust to put in another one.
Oh, fucking give yourself time. Don't need them. Same as me. You don't need them. I know what you like as well, Steve. You can food as well.
I
That
just
never
want to be
happened
left
to me.
alone.
That never happened because you know me and you know yourself what happened. And you could ask me that question, what would you do? But at the end of the day, you know me
I just want to
again,
make sure you're
and
good
I'd be able to
prepared
do
before
fucking
heading any
anything.
further.
You know what I
There's
mean?
all manner of nastiness left over
I-
from the
like-
Mad Dwarf
I
King's
say that
foul
now,
practices.
What kind of
When
practice?
when push comes to shove,
Various
Man,
sacrificing,
you know
the thing
is,
enchantments,
I
blood,
thought it was
magic,
happening for
and
ages
so
as
forth.
well.
Quite common
When
among
I
the
said
older
it to
dwarves,
Yeah, between them, yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah, I said
Old
it.
habits are
I
hard to
said it to
break.
Dixon, and Dixon was like, "Nah, man, she wouldn't do that to you. She's fairly sound." And I just know it. You know when you get a feeling deep down, and I'm usually right. I don't
Yeah.
usually get the feelings, but when I get them, they're right.
you trust your gut instinct, kind of, you know, yeah. And you done right, like.
And I'll be trusting it again, and I won't be going near them.
She's still alive anyway, so you did do right. Because I know, I said I was going to kill my egg. And she didn't even do that to me. No, what was it? She took my kid away.
No, man, I honestly feel that with you, right? When this one was pregnant, right, she goes to me, "I'm taking your child away from me," and I was like, what the fuck, like?
Yeah.
Like, she was getting in contact with your cousin and everything when she was pregnant. And I was like, what the fuck is this all about?
Who is, listen?
My ex-missus
Yeah.
got in contact with Fiona Furlong for some
Oh.
reason.
Your ex-missus that,
Fiona Harris, she's
the
cold.
other one you have kid with, the other one.
Yeah.
Got in contact with Fiona.
Yeah.
Why?
That's what I want to know.
Here, what did Carla say?
Did you say something there?
I just said what did Carla say. Right there, you said that your ex-missus that you're the kid with got in contact with Fiona, your other ex-missus that they were kid with.
Yeah.
That's to get the kids met like me.
No, she didn't do that.
Or probably to talk about you want to do it. But you know what? Me and you are quite the same. Because, like, everything you tell me is very same as my situation.
It's hard. I absolutely, like, I
Apart
have two
from,
girls,
like,
and I absolutely
Yeah.
adore them, like.
yeah, well, the girls, yeah, like, the girls are even harder because it's like daddy's girls and all that.
Right?
Man, you
Absolutely
get that.
break your heart, Will.
Yeah, you'll get that, man. You 150% get that.
That's a
No, yeah, and that, here, look, if I got there, you'll definitely get that.
These materials must be pretty special to make legendary armor.
My
This
ex-missus,
legendary
like, she wanted €120 a week off because she knew it was a drug dealer,
Can simply make it
apparently. And at the time, I wasn't even a drug dealer. Someone had told her I was.
I trust you.
And she told me that wasn't out
I
to
do
see
not
me
trust
kid.
the legend.
You know what I mean? That was 7 years ago. And it's only now like that my kid wants to see me, you know what I mean? And like
Hopefully that
Fiona,
happens with me, but
it definitely will. Fiona, how many kids she have?
two.
And you know her family, and they like their time alone. You get me? You will definitely get to see your kids. 1,000%.
I wouldn't mind. I was actually deadly at doing it as well. I was.
Being a father, like.
Yeah, I was fucking deadly at it.
Well, I believe it, lad. 100%. Like, you have to go, like, you know what I mean? And you love it, like, it's a change of life, you know? And like, you love them at one stage as well. So, like, when they get, when they have a kid, it's changes.
I didn't actually get to see me first daughter born, but I got to see my second one.
Yeah.
It was the best experience I've ever seen.
Well, one's enough. Like, they're not being bad, but I never want to see it again.
I never want a child again either. Women have
No, I want
much
kids.
power.
No, I want kids, 100%. You have to have more little weirdos running around the place, like, you know what I mean? I think we might have one for every, I think we have one at every fucking county. You know what I mean?
Collar County Willow.
I think they might stick. A good start. I have one in Kildare and one in Offaly, so I'm getting there, like, you know. I know, I would. I'd love more kids. But I know they have a hold on you. But I know the next girl that I'm with, right, and just tell you, right, now, you're going to say I'm mad, but I heard this off Foreigner there not too long ago. So I actually going to try it, right? And you're going to say, I know, maybe that's maybe mad or whatever.
Rather messy.
You know, when you're with a girl, like, for a while, and you think you're going to stay together and all, and, you know, before she gets pregnant and everything else.
Yeah.
You know that thing, right? After the honeymoon period, let's say. Well, I think you should make giant bank accounts. You get me?
Why?
He's so right, because if you make a giant bank account for someone who needs a serious about relationship, and you do whatever you can to stay together, you can start.
I think this dragon would be a bit more
We can start planning the future together. And I just think it's what it's like.
See,
Like if she's really, I know that sounds stupid, but
no, but like, we all have our own theories to it, you know what I mean?
yeah, well, that's the same fucking more things, you know. And 2 kids later, and still not with anybody. So, but she's serious about it, she'll try it, or she'll do it. And she's not. No. Sounds a bit mad, doesn't it? But money is not a big problem in a relationship. It's not about money at all. It's just about working together.
To make them understand that, though. And that's really hard to make them understand.
But that's why, you see, that's what I'm getting at. Like, that'll give them, like, if you would sit down with her and say, right, she's working, you're working this day, right? And then every Friday, she has to put 40 euro into that account, and you have to put 40 euro into that account. No messing. You get me?
Yeah.
That makes her think then. And that's the start of her thinking then, like this is us working together.
You enjoy
And then it might come a bit natural to her.
Still seems like the right thing to do.
Do you get what I mean?
I do get what you mean, yeah.
Or am I, like,
I just...
I don't know, like, I'm talking to you as a mate, like, you can tell me I'm mad, I won't talk about mad or call you mad.
You see, I kind of have, like, a little different opinion on it because of her. Because of the last woman. So, Fiona
Because of all the
Furlong.
rest. Yeah.
Fiona Furlong wasn't bad at all. She was fine. She was just like, look, leave me alone. I
Oh,
love
don't be just saying that because she's Muslim. I really don't give a fuck.
Straight up, man. Our Laura gave me more trouble than her.
Did she, yeah?
Yeah, sure, look. The way it is.
If you had known me, you could have talked to me through the whole thing, and I probably would have sorted half of shit. Not go attack them or anything, but talk to them.
No, I know, yeah.
Because they don't say anything to me. I'm a fucking, my family out in Narnia are like, you don't say nothing to them, basically. If you do, you expect a bollocking or a box in the mouth. You know what I mean? Like you say, I think you're a genuine fucker, you know, and you know you don't deserve half the shit, but this is the cards were dealt, you know.
The way of the road.
Yeah. What was Laura like?
Laura was sound, but like she thought I was messing with Fiona, which I wasn't.
She's a bit of a fucker as well, Laura. Like, she's not a snake or anything, but she's just a bit of a fucker, like. Will she give you shit over, she?
Yeah.
So you didn't bother terrified of you.
Shut up.
Not with likes of Laura, I don't think. Actually, that whole family in Mowich is the last. So that's what they're like. Never had any dealings with them, but I know about them. You know what I mean? Like, I have no problem saying that to anyone. Like, but
they're alright, like.
they are 100,000%, and they stick to themselves, but they don't like to fuck with me. You get me? You know what I mean? And I think they're all sound. They switch their buddies into that. They switch their buddy. Lee Harris.
Lee Harris.
Yeah. I know, that's what he said it.
Cheeky dickhead.
No, I can't believe that when you told me that. I ring him up
That
there.
family is so snaky, it's unnatural.
Are they, yeah?
Oh my god, they're the snakiest cunts I've ever
I don't even know them. I just ring him up and, you know, they just the hair.
Atreus, follow me.
He lives across the road from me, so like, I just ring him up and go, here, I have enough for 2 or 3 joints, so give me a haircut. You know what I mean? I don't spend no money or anything like that. And all them guys love me anyway. They just won't bring me drinking with them. I say, like, you know, I'll John Morehouse and all that, man. They're all gonna get locked up together soon, you know that? 100%. We have to, at least once in our life. Can't go through. Huh? Oh man, this is bad. I was bad, but Joe fucking Morehouse was real good. Wasn't he? Like, I won't tell him that you say, yeah, you don't really know.
Boy, over here.
Yes, sir.
Fucking mad he was.
Wonder who wrote this.
I was up in court with him there not too long ago. Still talk to Joe. Mad. He's he's up in him there, that's what I'm going. He's getting done for a taser. But it was a broken taser. And they're doing him for a firearm. That's mad, isn't it? I don't think you're playing, like. I don't think it.
Trying to free a dragon with fire and electric shock.
What are you playing now? Sheba? Is that Sheba game, or right, man?
No, it's God of War.
Oh, God of War. It Legends are saying that's pretty cool.
You can have a look at that on your phone if you have the PS app.
What's that?
Get messages to your phone.
Oh, yeah.
Going up.
Cell number 2. This place is even bigger than Vader.
Yes.
No way, I just found
Dwarf
two
King's
lads there.
reach appears vast.
Oh, get in.
It is a great mystery,
Nice.
even amongst the sons of Ivaldi.
Oh,
Lots
nice.
of Mir's behaviour before his disappearance grew increasingly erratic. The Devegrathika, the very armour you find yourself searching for. Though he found two, I'd wager his failure to find the third ingredient drove him to madness.
This dodgy out.
Still won't open? Looks like we need 3.
Fucking head down, man.
Sorry, be like full up.
Yeah, man, that Nazi beats me. Give him like fucking 2 years, like.
The enemies are strong. Keep your guard up.
I didn't even want to talk to his ma. No. And my sisters and ma, like, but he needs to, like, I think he could make money. Is that stupid for me to think that? Or?
No, man, he definitely make money out of that.
Give him like 2 or 3 years playing it. You know? And like, my sister doesn't let him on it like that much, you know what I mean? You think she did, but she doesn't, like.
More of his time to it.
Doesn't he? Oh, but I think I need to tell my sister that. Maybe she knows, maybe she doesn't, but she'd be like, no, fuck that, like, you're not going on, I got to do it all day. But if you're that good, you need it. Fucking bad, fucking. He has potential. But I think he has more potential than me and you put together, to be honest. What's there, Ben? Oh, sorry, come on. Right.
Right.
That Wolver's down!
Come on, Steve. I just said he has potential, that's all.
Serious player.
there's I think since he gets that money, I think people subscribe.
Yes.
No, I don't know.
The armor to get
What?
money.
If he gets 1 million views, what?
If he gets 1 million views on one of his videos, he gets a check off of
A check?
YouTube.
For how much?
I'm not sure about it, but
Serious? Fuck. I nearly do it myself. What's the crack name as well? From Dublin.
don't believe
Huh? Best friend's Limo. He's from Dublin as well. Would you say it'd be a big check? What do you reckon, like fucking 3 or 4? No, it wouldn't be that big, would it? 3 or 4,000
Probably, man. Probably
for
more,
like for 1 million views, yeah.
Yeah, man. You get loads of money. Not a lot of people can get 1 million views.
Yeah, it'd be tough.
Like they say, the way you do it is when you ask for 1,000 likes or 100 likes. I go to 1,000.
to do something, yeah.
I go to 5,000.
Yeah, see, if you've any advice, man, tell me, because I'm trying to give him advice, you know.
On Google it. Look.
He does listen, like, you know. Even if you jumped on him, had a few games, he gets you the dub and you can give him a bit of advice, or, you know what I mean?
Well better.
He'd love it. No, but he'd love that. No, honest to God, he said you're really good, and he wants to fucking even like do Yorks for us, but he's just not able to start giving out, you know what I mean?
I just don't want to. I don't want to.
No, it's not. Like, look, we all do it, like, you know what I mean? But he's just like, he doesn't, it's the young lads that are like, ah, shit, man, he's over here now, you know what I mean? Whereas we're like, fuck this game and all, fucking stupid, you know what I mean?
Box that up to come.
You know? Yeah, do you know what I mean? But I could see him there the other day, he was loving that. Like, he thought like he was one of the boys, like, you know what I mean?
That one was the way
He was loving it, he was. And then he even came back on.
that.
I didn't think he'd ever do that.
Playing for a game with lads.
Yeah, it's like he's playing for a game.
We will play with him in the tournament, but I just don't let him down, to be honest.
Sorry, Steve, they dropped the nerve strike in hard there and I didn't hear a thing.
I said I would play with him in the tournament, but I don't think I'll be any use to him. I just don't let him.
You know what? Like, even if we were just there to be in it with him, like, he just looked that. You know, and I think actually it'd be great practice for him, like. It'd be a bit of crack for us, but it'd be good practice for him. He'd be under pressure, you know what I mean? And I don't know nothing about streaming, but I'm sure, like, I tell you right, actually, I know a bit about it. He told me the other day that, you know, when you start streaming, yeah? And you probably know about this, but I don't know. But you get an emoji. You know about that? You make emojis, and when people follow you, they get your emoji.
I didn't know.
Did you ever hear that?
No.
It's just something cool that you can do when they subscribe to your page. That you can do for them, you know. And he didn't know how to do it. A lad showed him. Fucking this lad that does streaming from England gets like 1 million views and all, 1.5 million views. And my nephew's talking to him and he showed him how to do it. You know what I mean? That's great. You know what I mean? It's unreal, isn't it? Just for the simple reason that that lad that showed him was my age, apparently. You know? I don't know, I'd like to see him do well, see, that's all.
Be ready.
That was a good page. Okay. What a bad idea, man.
Carlo must be out for the couch. Didn't even text me.
Huh?
Carlo must be out for the couch. Didn't even text me.
We shouldn't take that call, no?
Obviously.
Hey, what I think Carla's some UNR lately as well.
Yeah, she's very good.
Yeah, she's fucking playing a farmer shit.
And where the fuck's that come out?
Oh, neither do I, to be honest with you. She's gone from getting 2 kills to fucking 7 kills, 8 kills, you know. I'm actually gone pretty alright at 2.
Excellent.
I throw the ball as well for ages.
I just have too much anger in me, I think.
Just amazing, like. It would piss you off, like, no doubt. But no, Carla's been a unit lately. I don't know, she's probably getting lessons or grains or something like that.
Watching people
No, no.
on Warzone.
What's that?
Watching people on Warzone, shit.
Yeah. She must be doing something. She may give tell us a secret. I know, well, she's not in like, I'm not being bad, she's, us on her good days, like, we're fucking class, like. You know, you and your good days, fucking leave.
There's no stopping us when we get a good day.
Isn't there not, though? We play well together. I'm atrocious.
Nah, man, you're fucking...
I could have the best game ever.
Give everyone that.
Yeah, but I could have the best game ever, and then the next game I get like 1 hit. Oh. I think I'm a bit like that. I think I'm a bit like the Irish football team, you know what I mean? Then like to get, yeah, you know, we've done enough.
Yes, sir.
But nah, I'm proud of myself because you feel like you let down a team, don't you? You only get like 1 or 2 kills here. Me and Lou kind of do. Actually, me and Lou got like 3 or 4 wins together like that. Definitely got 100%.
Look out there!
Dubs it up. No, but seriously, I don't like where the car like come out. Like, fucking 8, 9 kills and that. Like, she's written.
She is very good. I don't know how she got that good.
I tell you, I think she got brains. I think she's paying someone to teach her or something. That's why she wasn't online for last week.
Last year.
She went offline for like 2 weeks, came back on, she was a beast.
Yeah.
Didn't she?
Oh no.
Oh no.
She was obviously told to stay on her own anyway. That's all she does. She was obviously told to stay on her own because that's all she does.
Yeah.
You say
Or her,
someone's
like,
there, push. And she doesn't push.
she waits for, like, me and you to go down or something, and she kills a lot of kids, so
Yeah.
it worked for radio.
We should be using her as bait. That's what we
We
need to
actually
do.
should be using her as best, shouldn't we?
And I used to do it the whole time. She used to do that to me. She'd be like push, and I'm like, yeah, no matter. Let her fly out and get killed. And while he's gunning her out, I just run out and take all of them.
Take our shit. We should like Carla, go.
Go. Quick.
We should like Carla, go. He's out, he's in there or something. Tell her he actually is not, like, you know what I mean? Lad up at night here. I'm gonna strike him straight in the face.
I just killed 2 wolves.
Oh, what? See, it's the one. Oh, what? No. The last on the team.
What's that?
Enemy team hunting me. I know her. Good luck. Oh shit, the storm. I don't know, man. Great. I fuck. Oh, fuck it. What game was that? It was like,
Garbage.
yeah.
So heavy.
I given them that half. Yeah. I'm short into it.
They're really, really good, man.
You get one and Mitch get one, I am one. I need to get over it.
Cool, man. Depends on ammo.
Like, Emma said he half into it. So, he said he usually puts a half into it. If you get enough to start to out, like,
I do want to use one tag because they're so powerful, man.
I can't wait to taste. I'm more looking for the taste now than nothing else.
Yeah. Well, you know,
I could do it myself. They're nice, but hard aim was lovely. Might actually ask when you do. He can cook anything, can't he? He can cook cakes and all that, can't he?
yeah.
You can do like a cake or something like that, put into that. I'll get a slice each. That'd be tops, yeah. I think it'd be an
Not a
ounce of it
very
too much.
welcoming place, is it?
I don't know. Honestly, I wish I could tell you, yeah.
Yeah, but that's why I'm giving it to Emma.
He is absolute boss at
Well, that many is after saying it, so must be.
I don't think any of the stuff I've gotten Amsterdam or anything is the strongest.
I can do
I
whatever.
highly
you
doubt
want.
it.
Nowhere near, man.
I suppose you prefer my brother's work?
I've never
You're
tried
wrong,
that
of course.
before in my whole life.
I had to go to Amsterdam as well. Got me off saying that the other day, fucking half the country green now out. Oh, I don't know, I had 2 of them. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't bits, but I think green out.
If you were eating dinner and everything, see, that's
Yeah, it was fucked about.
a proper stoner will know how to fucking
What?
A proper
What's that?
stoner. A proper stoner will know how to survive the cakes.
Fucking sure, but I'll tell you one thing, Steve. If you take that, you want to be a proper stoner. 60 grams in a fucking cake. It was a bit mad, to be honest with you, but I enjoyed it. Do it again sometime when I win the law. You just literally had that, you hear me? That was just like the end of a box of it. Nice. 60 grams, yeah. 65 grams.
They do say go big or go home.
What's that?
They do say go big or go home. Be honest with you,
Then that big fucking joint.
that's exactly what I would have done if I had that much.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I'd make like maybe 4 cakes out of 60 grams. Do 20, 20, 20.
Mm.
Sell 3 batches, keep 1.
Did you see the cookies we cooked?
I think
They were a bit burned, to be honest with you. I got stoned on my head out the shed and I fucking nearly forgot about them. But I went off and got Tesco's delivered food there. Was it you that said that to me, do that? Yeah, I got it delivered today. Yeah, it was grand, so I ordered some. I knew I was going to do the cookies, so I ordered some ice cream
Atreus, to me.
and some sprinkles. So I'm
you
gonna
should
put
have
some
done with it. You should put the cookie in the microwave for like maybe 5 seconds and heat it up.
Mm-hmm.
Put the ice cream. Well, put the ice cream on top of that.
Yeah, that sounds obviously, yeah, that's what it is. That's it, I don't really mind that they burn the biscuits on easy choices, so. No, I did eat half one the other day and it was quite stoned.
If you feel like you don't want them anymore, you send them on to Osprey Lane.
I will see. We'll be getting one soon now when anyone makes it. Very good. I can't wait for me. Wouldn't mind that I have them sitting in the fridge there, I should have wait for anyone.
Just rip the front off of them.
We are done here.
That game's by yourself. Just single player.
Yeah, it's just single player, unfortunately. It would be the king, oh god. I was online.
It was online.
Oh man.
I'm sure Trigger'd have something to say about that.
Trigger's not as strong as me in this game.
Isn't that?
No.
Trigger played much.
Yeah.
The whole team are after dying 6 times. And I'm not even with them. I was just up in a tower just looking around. Listen. Ah, that's it. I just want the dub. I have a snipper now anyway. You wanna run, you bitch?
This is very cool.
The God of War.
Yeah, if you figure out
Yeah.
the hard puzzles, you get savage loot. Like gear
Yeah.
for your person. My lad, if I came up against Trigger midges, lad, God's honest truth, they'd probably be dead in a second.
Oh, no, that's strong.
You know, man.
What did you do today? You bet some boss or something? Valkyrie or something?
I bet like 2 Valkyries.
Well, just today, eh?
I played with them last week.
Oh. Many of them is it?
Yeah.
So you're nearly there a bit, like.
And then I have to kill the Valkyrie Queen. Which is why I started the game again.
Which is what, Steve, sorry?
That's why I started the game again.
Again, yeah. How far were you in it when you started?
I finished the game straight out. But
Oh.
I got to the point at the Valkyrie Queen where I couldn't beat her. So I started a new game. Plus, that's when you finish the story and you can go into this, do this and get better gear. Then fight her. But she'll be harder than this one.
Is she,
Stronger
yeah?
before I get to her.
But you'll have better gear to fight her anyway.
I'll clear her out in the first shot.
What's that?
I'll clear her out in the first shot.
So you see, I'm after just fucking pinging the head off someone from miles away. Oh, give me that kill. That's on. Yeah, and you're on 5. What do you have to do? You have to keep going through. Is it like that Outriders? No.
There's adventures that you have to go off and do. You have to discover a load of islands, figure out how to do a load of puzzles, you get a load of savage.
Savage.
You help ghosts, stuff like that. And you have a young lad beside you and you're teaching him like about the world. And he's a giant, third giant, third god, and third human.
God.
Savage. So good.
Savage. And what's it based on? Like, is it...
It's based on Kratos, the person you are, is a Greek god. He's called the god of war. Remember Hercules and all that?
Yeah, Hercules and all, yeah.
Hercules' uncle.
That's what I was about to say. That's what I was about to say, it's based on that. What's that, Steve?
They should have brought out a game of Hercules like this.
Yeah, they don't have any Hercules games. They do not have any Hercules games.
Why did
Steve.
the Dwarf King want this armor so badly?
They made one on like
There are
PlayStation
many
1
legends
years
behind the
ago,
Debate
but never did that
A
since.
suspicious
Remember
amount of
that.
legends, which makes
Used to have
confirming
that.
anything about this particular armour
That
difficult.
was out, remember, in
But the one
Cena.
constant among them is the ability of the
Remember
armour
her?
to offer ultimate protection.
Cena,
Useful
Princess
attribute
Warrior.
for an unpopular king, you see.
Yet this plagued land is all that remains of
It's all
him.
about
Remember her,
Norse
no?
gods.
This is why you do not
This
trust
is
legends,
man,
boy.
I absolutely love all
Well,
this shit.
what can you
Yeah,
trust?
about Thor, Odin,
We're in.
Greek gods, the
Do
Norse
you
gods.
remember that?
Okay,
Wow.
here we go.
Cena, Princess Warrior.
Huh.
She would have been like,
What did you
well,
expect?
not like
I don't know.
history, sort of, should have been
Western,
fiction,
I guess?
but like, she would have been
Maybe
out
the
like
throne room's
years
in
and
better
years
shape.
and years ago. Ever see her, no? Huh?
Look here.
Wait, you're
Another.
gonna have a look. Cena, the Princess Warrior.
Starkadder. Wow.
Athena.
That's
Are you on
fair to
about
say.
Athena?
6,
No,
7,
no,
8. Could he shoot
Cena.
4 bows at once?
More of a
Z-E-N-A.
swordsman. He did only have
She
the
was
two
like
eyes.
Greek,
Looks like Thor could have been
I
decided.
think, and she was like
what
meant
he
to be like a
does.
god. She was meant to be like, I think at the end of it, when it's all like kind of finished up, Zeus's wife or something like that, you know? It was in with Hercules anyway. Hercules' mother? Cena? Yeah. Do you remember?
I don't need.
No, she was out years ago. She had a program and all.
Got a piece.
Do you hear
Very
that?
good.
No. What do you hear, boy?
I used to watch all them. I don't
They're
know
getting
what's
louder.
going on.
They sound almost like...
I hear you all talking on it, like, I don't have a clue. Let's see. What's the best part in an episode series that you ever seen?
Say that again.
You know what I mean?
Say that again there.
What's the best part, right, that you can remember, like, in an episode series, or like Simpsons or something, that you remember?
What part?
Huh?
What part?
Yeah.
Probably when Homer ruins his fucking long lost brother's fucking company. Makes him poor.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Remember that? Actually, that was funny. Yeah.
Homer
He
Jason.
designed the car, didn't he?
Yeah.
That was funny. Mine's that. I remember. Yeah, so we were singing the other night. Remember? On what's the name? Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Remember the singing?
Oh, yeah.
What we were doing the other night, no? That man, that for me has to be the best thing. I love Family Guy here, a lot of Family Guy, but it's too much forever. But that was priceless. Now number 5. I never want to stay. That was comedy now, to be honest. Did you ever watch Trailer Park Boys?
So good. I watch it the whole time.
Did you, yeah?
I just keep watching it over and over.
You like it? You know, that other thing that's been made, what's that called?
That was a lot of Hellwalkers.
Where not?
Hey, look
What's
at this. A blood trail.
I think so. I can't really remember what it is, but it wasn't as good as Trailer Park Boys.
Or them on tour.
Them on tour. I didn't actually see that. Was that good? Is it good, yeah? Cross-side lads, the funniest.
Bubbles.
There's a passage behind this throne.
A secret passage.
Along with the whiskey, he's funny as
Wouldn't be a
well.
proper throne room without a
They're all
secret
funny,
passage.
aren't they? Would you went to see them, is it? I think it'd be funny live. Did you ever go see any comedy inside?
I seen Dave Chappelle live.
Oh, Dave Chappelle. What's he, comedian, yeah?
He's from
Monsignor.
Baked or something.
Chappelle. That name kind of rings a bell. But I can't
He's
think
from
of it.
Half Baked.
Half Baked. Oh, yeah, the fucking... Not the...
The janitor
Indian
lad. And he meets Mary Jane.
And he meets Mary Jane.
Yeah.
I think to think who it is. Okay, man. Who is it? I tried to think who it is. I really can't think of it now, to be honest.
Those must be the 3 mythical ingredients Brock was talking about.
I went to see
I can
Thomas
say with
Newman.
utmost certainty that I've never laid eye on a stranger set of
He was
objects.
funny. Ow. It's very racist, though, isn't it?
It's in my life.
How are Brock and Sindri
Huh?
supposed to build with... whatever they are?
Don't count the dwarves out, lad.
These
They're right
braces are
prints, but
hilarious.
they're resourceful. They once made an unbreakable chain out of
Tommy
little more than
Tiernan.
a cat's footstep and bird spit.
There's no Ida Murphy.
Makes sense.
Well, that's the legend.
She locked me
If you
in.
want sense, you
She
shouldn't
locked
be
me in a room,
talking to a
wouldn't let me
severed
out.
head.
No, remember you used to be afraid. Remember? She was a lovely girl, but we used to have war. You know? I used to like go to leave at night and she used to lock the door and she wouldn't let me out. Out of the house and all, yeah. And I wanted to finish it, but I didn't tell my ma. And my ma fighted her. Remember your man Keith Duffy? My man fighted her to watch to see him. But I got drunk and finished with him. Oh, she is the worst night in your life. Swear to God, man. Never forget. He had sounds like we were mad together. So you were off her as well, were you? Were you?
No, I wasn't.
Ah, you definitely were.
Definitely not.
Ah, Steve, had a friend.
No, she's a mad bitch.
She is. She's bang on though.
She's sound.
I always have good time for her, like. I actually kind of feel sorry. Feel sorry for
Her boyfriend now is a dickhead.
that Gary. That's a fucking idiot. I wrote it, right? Gary O'Brien, yeah, from Cara. He was in Fawcett. My brother met her in Swiss one night, Ida. Like, my brother used to be Ida, you know that first, like?
No way.
You know that, yeah?
No.
Yeah, my brother used to be with her. And I got with her about 2 or 3 years after. And then my brother met her out in Swiss one night and he ended up, like, giving her a kiss, you know what I mean? And the next night I ended up down her house riding her. Right? And I rang my brother and told him to come down to a gas party. And didn't tell him that whose gas party it was, you know what I mean? And he rang me inside and he had the door open. Here he walked into Edith's gas. And he was after meeting her the night before and I was after riding her that night. It's so funny that, I swear to God.
You didn't tell him, did you?
I didn't, no, I told him, yeah.
What did he say?
That's it. For him, I said, this is hilarious. I said, you may hand your own meat, mate. And Owen has got back, like Owen is fucking. But this, the two of them are fucking like as red as a light bulb, you know what I mean? I thought it was hilarious. That's the weekend they took the op. Flong, Ida, and Amanda.